What's up, guys? I'm Mike Dussault, Paul Perillo, Patriots.com. We just got back from the final practice of Patriots minicamp here in the offseason. And Paul, a little bit of a better day for the offense, Cam Newton specifically today.
Yeah, perfect weather conditions too. You contrast what it was like on Monday and to today, probably pretty challenging on that first day. Today, everything was perfect, bright sun, not too hot. And I thought Cam did get a little bit more comfortable with what he was doing. Belichick has been talking about this, during these 3 days that, he's much more further along in the progression from last year. Obviously, when he was learning on the fly, really wasn't even a Patriot at this time last year. So you have seen some progress from him through these 3 days. I thought he was a little bit more accurate, looked a little bit more comfortable.
And as for Mac Jones, a little bit up and down today as well. I think that's been the case throughout camp. He makes some good throws, had an interception there at the end of practice. Unfortunately, I know he was kicking himself about that one, but overall, I think it's a positive start for Mac, but he continues to look like a rookie, and I don't think we can ignore that.
Right. I thought it was a good week for him. I thought he looked comfortable for the most part. Today was not one of his best days. I think they probably threw a little bit more at him. That was probably by design. And he struggled a little bit, with his reads. I think he held on to the ball. I'm not sure exactly, why that is, because I don't try to decipher exactly what's supposed to happen on every play, but the throws weren't coming out in rhythm as they have been. And yeah, he beat himself up pretty good over the pick late in a 2-minute drill. But, like I said, I think overall for the week, I thought it was a pretty good first step, for Mac Jones.
Now, a little bit, Bill Belichick this morning gave us the heads up that this was Ernie Adams' last practice. Ernie got to do some press availability, a longtime member of the organization and a little bit of a man of mystery. But, Ernie's last practice, everybody, the rookies gathered. They had to sing him a song. Just what are your thoughts on Ernie Adams and kind of his career with the team?
Yeah, he's still kind of that guy, that man of mystery. No one still really knows exactly what he does. He was asked about it today, and he just says, I do whatever it takes to help the New England Patriots win football games. And that's all anybody's job should be. So, exactly how he played a role, I don't think anybody could tell you for sure. But anybody that's been around this team for the last 20 plus years, Mike, knows that he did play a huge role and was a big part of all the winning that this team has done over the years. Great career, great way to go out today. I think that, as he said, Bill still has his contact information. So if there are any projects or anything that needs to be done, I know Bill, won't have to look too far to find them.
So, Paul, 3 OTA practices, 3 mini camp practices this last few days. Just overall, what are some of your, just big takeaways from what you've kind of seen from this team through those sessions?
Yeah, sort of trying to keep an eye on the newcomers, right? You have an idea of, the veteran guys and where they're coming from. But, I wanted to watch the tight ends a little bit. I thought Hunter Henry caught a ton of passes over the 6th practice. Jonnu Smith, not as much, hasn't been here as much, but he was here for the mini camp. So I wanted to keep an eye on those guys. I thought Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, a little up and down. I thought both of those guys showed the ability. They're at a higher level than the rest of the depth chart, I think, in terms of ability in the NFL. So those are the guys I was focusing on. You and I talk a lot about the defense, Mike, and all the different possibilities. And I do think they have a chance if this comes together. We haven't seen Stephon Gilmore yet. I think that's a big question mark. But the way that front seven is formulated, I think Bill has a lot of different options in ways that he can use the linebackers with Hightower and Van Noy coming back, 2 veteran guys that know what they're doing. Matthew Judon, I think, is a piece that could fit in there as well. And Josh Uche is a guy that if you had to identify a second-year leap guy that could be really front and center, that would be either him or Kyle Duggar. But Uche was really, front and center all week.
Yeah, Paul, how dare you steal the front 7 talk from me? I was all ready to jump into my favorite part, but I totally agree with you.
Well, I left the Christian Barmores and the Davon Godchows. Those are the guys that really, close to your heart, near and dear. So I left those guys for you.
Well, I'm with you, Paul. I'm excited about the defense. Love, kind of the energy was popping up, just that they were bringing to practice. Hopefully that carries over into training camp. So, that'll do it for us for the next month. We're about to enter the big void. Seems like everybody goes on vacations, but training camp right around the corner next month. We're waiting the details on that. We'll be sure to, share them with you guys. And, of course, Patriots Unfiltered continues through July every Tuesday and Thursday, 12 to 2. The players might be off taking a little break. We will not. We'll be around. We'll be talking Patriots football, breaking down even more of the mini camps. Paul, I want to, just tell you, have an awesome July. We'll be back here with these videos in about a month, but I'm going to miss you here.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Mike. No big deal.
That's it from us. We'll catch you guys at training camp. Looking forward to it.